Hello, my gorgeous Leos, and welcome to Green Line Goddess. This is a fortnightly reading. Now, for all my regulars, you will notice that I'm not on screen. It is because where I'm living at the moment, we are in a severe drought. We have no water, which means no shower where I'm living because we live off tank water. You can see out the window now. It's actually really hazy if you can see just out there. And that basically is the bushfires that are around this area. Luckily not impacting directly my house, but definitely the area and the state that we're living in. And my heart goes out to everybody that has been affected by fires. So it's quite devastating at the moment. I think worse is to come. But speaking of fire signs and beautiful Leos, what can we get for you guys, Leo? Nothing is coming out. So what can we get for Leo? Oh my gosh, Leo, what is it with you guys? My goodness. A Leo card, the sun. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful energy, Leo. Now this is, the last couple of readings I've got for you, you have pulled all the Leo cards out. So connecting to your own energy has been really, really important to you. I feel like there's been a real homecoming to connecting into who you are. I know the Leos in general have been tested a lot, even in the last year, maybe two, in terms of just sort of being able to stand into your power and to be able to express yourself and show those real Leo qualities. That's really felt like your confidence is being tested a little bit. But with this sun energy coming through, this is breaking through that barrier. You can see the child is magically kind of broken through on the white horse. And there's a reconnection with joy and your inner child and happiness. The sun card's actually the happiest card in the deck. It's actually a beautiful card. And the sun is your ruler, Leo. So it's definitely your card. It has, the little child has got the sunflowers around, the garland of sunflowers or the crown of sunflowers around it. And there's sunflowers on the wall of the grey wall that the kid on the white horse or unicorn, whatever you want to see it, has broken through. The sunflowers represent for me joy and happiness in your mind, in your heart and your soul. They also represent an optimism for a better future, an optimism to be able to look forward to the future and see opportunities and be open and embrace the future. And the red flag that the little kid is holding is a heralding. It's a motivation. It's a drive. It's saying, I'm going to bring this innocence, this healing of my inner child, and I'm going to bring it forward into the future. I'm going to move forward with great positivity and make something out of this, create something out of this energy, that's forward-moving energy that's coming through here. And then we have the sun card, the eyes of the sun looking directly at you. And I feel like this is a mirror image of you, Leo, to be able to look in the mirror and see the sun, to see that beauty, to see that radiance shining back at you, for you to be radiating and be that beautiful Leo that you are. So there's this joy, there's a freedom, there's a childlike abandon. And the horses are about forward movement. This is a white horse, so there's a real purity and innocence to this forward movement. It's only little. It's a childlike energy. So it's not like moving forward on a night where we're determined and we're going to serve the realm and the king and the queen. This is a different energy here that's really about just the pure energy of joy and happiness. So this is the energy that's coming through for you at the moment, Leo, and going to reconnect with you in a big way. I'm just getting with this sun emanating in a big way. And what's going to happen is that you're going to be quite magnetic. You're going to feel a lot more open to other people. It might actually be a big heart healing for you, but you're going to feel different. People that you might have been shut off to or had your heart shut to, could be even just general people, that like everyday people that you run into, like work colleagues or like friends or family. not necessarily romantic. I'm just getting that you're more open to the world and to connections with people. And there's a shift, and people will notice that, and you'll notice them responding differently to you. That you'll get a lot more warmth back. You'll get smiles, you'll get joy, you'll get people doing things for you that normally they wouldn't. Someone who normally would ignore you in the office is suddenly chatting to you. So there's this opening. There's an opening up of your energy here. And because you have such beautiful energy, you've kind of been holding it within, people are going to be so attracted to that. They're going to love that. And yeah, they're definitely going to notice a shift. Some people might say things to you and other people just kind of won't understand what it is. But that's definitely your energy. You're coming back to that energy, Leo. And I think I want to stick with these Rider-Waite cards. At the bottom of the deck, we had the Six of Swords, which is moving to calmer waters here, mentally, feeling a lot calmer. We can see that the sort of steerer on the boatman, I don't know what to call him, is steering from these waters representing, your emotions, pushing away from the turbulent waters towards this calmer water here. And you can see he's also taking his family with him. So like I said, this opening, it's not just something that's going to affect you, it's going to affect you and the loved ones around you. And even further than that, I'm getting kind of layers and layers of different friendships, acquaintances, colleagues. It's going to affect all relationships. So you're going to feel a lot clearer mentally, you're going to feel a lot happier, and you're the one steering this ship, Leo. You're the one steering this. So you're the one making these changes. And then we have the Magician card that has come up here, which is number 1. It's a new beginning. And you can see I'm really drawn to the infinity symbol above the Magician, infinite possibilities. And now we can see, I'm just going to put this down for a second. This is what's leaving, the Ten of Swords, feeling exhausted. I've got to put that down too. Okay. Hold on. I don't feel like that Five of Cups is right, but what I want to do is see this Magician and the Ten of Swords. And okay, it's all connected. The red of the sun, the red flag is now being draped over the Magician. This is you. You're now taking that motivation and energy and making something out of it. Inspired vision. The Magician makes magic. He's an alchemist. He can turn something into something else. So there's this sense of I can do anything. There's real confidence in this card. You notice that the red here, the red boots are the ones that are pushing it. The foundations, the motivation, the drive, that's you. The red is the one that's sort of holding everything steady. So this sort of motivation and confidence is actually the thing that's going to create the stability and the forward motion. We can see with the Ten of Swords, this is what's been leaving you. And we can see that motivation and drive has just got nothing. It's limp. It's exhausted. It's got no reserves. It's got no mental reserves. It's, this character's been stabbed in the back. But the good news about this character in the Ten of Swords is this is an ending of a bad situation. An ending of something that has been clouding over you, a darkness, and the sun is rising in the clouds and the darkness is lifting. And then in the Magician card, you can see that beautiful gold sunrise that's occurring in the Ten of Swords is actually just, the darkness is completely gone and it's just pure gold in the Magician. So all we're left with is gold. Gold. So I'm just got that Spandau Ballet song, Gold, always believe in your soul. I can't sing, but that song, always believe in your soul. You're indestructible. And that's kind of what this energy is, the Leo's broken through the wall that looks like he could never break through, the boring grey wall, the grey swords here of the Ten of Swords, and finally broken through, Leo. And so there's this real sense of, you can do it. You can do anything with this Magician card. And I'm just getting the Magicians talking to me saying, I am going to do it. I can do it. and it's divinely inspired. So, yeah, watch out, Leos, because I don't think much is going to stand in your way with these cards. This is something else you're leaving behind. I'm just going to put this up here and group them like this because the Ten of Swords we're also leaving behind. The Five of Cups, it's letting go of the past. Actually really letting go of the past, especially past hurts, past regrets, losses, things that you've beat yourself up about in the past, that you've missed opportunities, failures, all of that. It's actually letting that go. It's finding that bridge between the past and the present and turning around and seeing in the present are those two golden upturned cups. There is possibility, and this is what's leaving you, thank goodness, Leo, is this Five of Cups energy. So it's really stepping forward. It's really letting go of the past and stepping forward into the present and forward looking into the future. So it's really, really beautiful energy. Now, I don't know if we're going to get any more cards for you, Leo. I'll try shuffling. But just those 5 cards. Oh, here we go. As I said that, the Seven of Swords has popped out. So this is really about, I'm getting a couple of things. It's about juggling, letting go of juggling your thoughts and confusion around a situation, wanting to leave a situation. It's also around self-sabotage of, this is interesting now because we're talking about this shift of mindset of changing from looking at the past, being caught in the past having power over you. And we can see that this person is looking back, but his body and everything is moving forward. But he, in his mind, in head, is still looking back. So this is sort of like saying, yes, everything's moving in one direction, but there's a part of you that's still looking to the past. And so this is the self-saboteur that can come out and say, that's kind of saying, we don't want to go back there. We don't want to go. So there's a really clear message from tarot here of letting go of the past. Like it's a double message. It's a double message. And just when you thought you might have let go of something, that old self-sabotage energy will come up. And it's just being able to acknowledge that and realize that that's what it is. And just kind of like, it's like watching a child having a tantrum or just playing up. You're kind of observing their behavior and going, yeah, no. And kind of going, yeah, I understand that pattern. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to stop myself from moving forward, but I am moving forward, and there's nothing that stop trying to, it's sort of like talking to yourself and saying, no, I am moving forward. So I can see what you're doing. I can see that little thoughts or that mindset that's coming up, that self-saboteur, but I'm just going to observe you. I'm not going to engage with you. And there's a really strong double message there from tarot saying time to really let that go. Okay, do we have anything else for Leo here? Do we have anything else for Leo coming from? We haven't had any animal cards for you guys at all. So any animal cards for Leo? I don't think the animals are speaking to you today, Leo, but we might have this. That might be it. One last card we're leaving behind. Oh, well, there you go. 3 of Swords. This is the strongest message. They're probably, the 4, so I can't count, the 4 most negative cards in the deck, and this is what you're leaving behind, all this negativity, all this self-sabotage, failure, betrayal, exhaustion from the past. It's all being left behind. I hope that you can see that properly if I'm holding it up properly. And so it is massive, this release of the past that's coming through, this past hurt. It's huge. It's kind of like a massive, it's like your spirit saying, this is everything and you are letting that go. I haven't got, it's like a wall. And interestingly, that's what I'm saying, this is like a wall of negativity from the past. of everything that's kind of hurt you, let you go. Very clear message from Spirit and Tarot to let that go. And what does the Sun card do? It breaks through the wall, breaks through to the other side, to joy, to happiness, to a bright new future. Connecting in with that inner child and seeing all the wonderful new possibilities. So there's a breakthrough, a beautiful breakthrough coming through for you guys, Leo. So I hope that makes sense for some of you guys. And if you'd like to hear more, please like, subscribe, or leave a comment. Otherwise, take care and I'll see you next time. Bye.